Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. Pitching in our game today, Shota Imanaga.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Fought off foul. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a ground ball. Swanson fires over to first. One up, one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here is Marcus Semien. Now, Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Semien, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
2 down, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Corey Seager. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Jacob deGrom. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch.
The first baseman.
Always fun watching deGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Ian Happ up to hit. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. 1 low.
Ball.
Man at second. And now 2-0. And there's a ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good
3-0.
RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And ball 4,
That's ball
2
4. Take
aboard.
your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting fourth. The
So now the
designated
DH spot,
hitter,
Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1. Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. Now 1-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Got him swinging.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then carry that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hat at second. Tucker on at first with 2 down. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Two outs. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now it's Miguel Amaya. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air, out towards left center. And that ends the inning. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded. Scoreless after 1. On the north side of Chicago, John Chambi and Chris Singleton. And now, Adolis Garcia. Shota back to work. And he takes a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next offering is downstairs.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Up and in, 2-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2-2.
just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
So up next, Wyatt Langford. There's a strike.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Josh Peterson.
Here's Jack Peterson. Outside corner, there's a strike. Step off, throw to first.
No,
Langford back in on a dive. That's inside. And 1-1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. That one missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 21, Jake Berger.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. On the ground to short, Swanson sends it to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for Texas. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Nico Horner will come up to hit. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Gansby.
Swanson digs in. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. And that's outside. Nothing here in the bottom of the 2nd. That one close, ruled a ball. 2 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. That was blasted to the moon. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball, it's become such a staple as a strikeout
Now
pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off, 2-2. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now
so
back,
digging in,
left
Ian
field,
Happ.
Ian.
Doubled in his first debut.
Happ.
Ball one there.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Bush off of first with 2 away. Foul ball. Strike 2. Way inside.
Count is full.
In the dirt. Kyle Tucker up next. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Young gets under it. And that will end the inning. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. New inning getting
Leading
started.
Rangers,
Down the third baseman, Josh Young.
Number 6, Josh Young.
First offering
ball,
misses
no strikes.
badly for ball one. And that clips the inside corner. The wind of the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside.
2-2.
Off the mark
Ball.
there. And it's 3-2.
We got a full count.
That one misses.
Second base, ball
So a
4.
leadoff walk.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number
Next up
28,
for Texas, Jonah Heim.
Heim.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Josh Smith.
Here's the left fielder. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at first, one away. To the right side. Feed to second, that's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the third. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And that's in there at the knees.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Here, what?
One down, base is empty.
Hey!
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Here at Wrigley Field, now it's Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment And improvement he's made has been on defense. Simeon made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Siegs to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches. 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. That one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 1 and the Rangers nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Miguel Amaya. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
So here's Horner now. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Fights that one away and the count remains 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. And that one
1-2.
upstairs, ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one misses, and now it's filled up 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson. He's already homered here in this one. Ball 1, no strikes. Horner leads off first with 1 away. DeGrom checks the runner. Horner back in on a dive. Misses again, 5 in a row. And another ball.
That's the ball. 3-0.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Stays alive. Dansby will head back to the dugout after the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. And a foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Going back. Makes the grab. And that's the inning. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We played 4. It's the Cubs 1 and the Rangers nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Shota back to work. And that one clips the corner.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Slings it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now Jack Peterson flied to left his first time.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jake Berger.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. Grounded out his first time. And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's the Cubs 1 and the Rangers nothing. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Here's
off
the Cubs
for the
leadoff
Cubs,
man, Michael
the first
Busch.
baseman, Michael Busch.
Inside,
That's
just missed. And there's a
That's
ball.
the ball. 2-0.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just
That's the
missed. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got a full count.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder,
Ian Happ digs in now. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It's 0-1.
And that
That's
one
the ball.
a
That's
little
down.
below the knees. And that's ball 1. And that's too
2-2.
high. Good eye right there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike
Ball 4,
if he
runner
swings
take
or
your
not.
base.
3-2. The pitch is outside. And
the right
ball
fielder,
4.
number 30.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
DeGrom checks the runner.
He's in
Happ
there.
dives back in safely. Tucker in the box again. Takes a strike. Action in the pen down there. Phil Maton appears to be getting loose. Colomb also getting ready. Next offering
Ball.
upstairs. Here goes the runner. That one ripped. Way back there. Gone. A massive home run. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Phil Maton takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Phil Maton.
So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 2 in this one. Just
that's low,
missed.
that's a ball.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Just
No, that missed. That's the ball. 2-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Now 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
This one in the air. Young sizes this one up. And that is that. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Josh Young.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
First pitch misses.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
And there's a foul ball. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs.
1-2 to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. That one way outside. 1-1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Rangers trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Number 8 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rangers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And here is Miguel Amaya. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Nico Hoerner.
Second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
That's off the mark. 1-0. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now
fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Dansby Swanson stands in. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And it's fouled away. And a foul ball. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hoerner over at first with 1 away. Chopped left side. And that's just foul. That one outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 to count. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Matt Shaw now at the plate.
Third baseman, Matt Shaw.
Move to first. Horner back in on a dive. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings and misses, struck him out. Cubs leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at the friendly confines, all set for the start of the inning. And now Marcus Semien. That's in there.
0-1.
Gets the call, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. In there at the knees. Strike one. That clips the corner. The Rangers hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. On the inside corner for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Danny
Rangers.
Coulombe will take over here.
Number 54.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And here's the first
Leading
baseman,
for
Michael
the Cubs,
Busch.
The first baseman, Michael
Coulombe measures 5 feet 10 inches, 35 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that's downstairs. Ball one. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Flares it into the outfield, and that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
And now Ian Happ. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. That one missing inside. Bush gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
2-2.
Ow!
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next one misses, and now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Gets the call, and that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Garcia makes the catch. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Seiya Suzuki.
So now the DH spot, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. Now snap throw to first.
Hey.
Half back on a dive. And that's in there at the knees. And a big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug
strikes.
regardless of the count. And this situation will keep a close eye on his approach.
Let's go. That misses
Ball.
the zone. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
Look out.
That hit him.
And
That
it hit
is
him.
figure base.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Up next for the
And up
Cubs,
next for Chicago,
the center
Pete
fielder,
Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Fought off foul.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about
That's the
him in
ball.
this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Left field. And that'll do it. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. On the north
Leading
side
off
of
the
Chicago,
Texans,
John
the center
Sciambi
fielder,
and Chris
Wyatt
Singleton were in the top of the
Langford.
8th. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Berg, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swing and a bouncer out to short. Over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
Josh Peterson.
Here is Jock Peterson.
This is where the no-hit bid really starts feeling real, but still a long ways to go.
And a strike on the outside edge.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing
Now
more
batting, the
fastballs
first
in that
baseman,
location. Hitters, especially
Berger.
with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Berger
Outside,
stands in
that's a
with
ball.
2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Yeehaw! 1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. On the mound now, Obi Milner.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Miguel Amaya. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Nico Horner getting ready to hit. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw, set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
Right through there for a strike. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Robert Garcia getting loose out there. And that one inside and it hit him.
You got him.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. He's already homered in this game.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Horner back in on a dive. The shortstop takes the ball. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
The third baseman, number 6,
Matt Shaw, the next come to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Horner, the lead runner out at second. Swanson over at first with 1 away. Outside, and a count even 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's out to center field. Langford under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael Bush.
Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. And that one wrapped foul. Just missed.
No, that's out.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering misses down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4. Take your base.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ian Happ. First pitch just misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 outs.
Ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Late swing fouled off. In the air, right field. Garcia settles under it. And that is that. On to the 9th we go, and a no-hitter on the line when we get back. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Brad Keller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Three outs from a no-hitter. Fastball for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
No, that's outside. Ball.
On the ground, out to short. Swanson tosses across the first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
And physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. Time avoids the first pitch for ball 1.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
That one misses, and now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Foul ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Stays alive. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. And that's outside ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shota Imanaga done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
So
they turn to their closer, Brad Keller.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Number 8, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one pulled foul.
Ball.
In the dirt.
2-1.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pitch in the dirt, and the count's full. And they'll do it again. In danger of losing the combined no-hitter. That one is absolutely belted. Tucker going back, and it's gone. A home run to break up the no-hitter. Their first hit finally comes on a homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
1 out, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. And fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And misses inside.
2-2.
And that one is inside. Corey Seager in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
The batter, number 5.
One down, runner at
Corey
first. And here's
Seager.
Corey Seager to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Simeon stands at first with one out. In there, got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.